Relaxing English Podcast, the podcast where we explore tips, tricks, and strategies to help you master the English language and mental growth. Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Relaxing English Podcast, a mini podcast for learning English. I'm your host, and today, in episode 17, we're going to explore something truly wonderful: how reading can transform your English learning journey. Whether you love books, articles, or even short stories, reading is one of the most powerful tools you have to improve your language skills. And the best part? It's relaxing, enjoyable, and something you can do at your own pace. In this episode, we'll break down exactly why reading is so beneficial, how it helps with vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and even thinking in English. We'll also talk about how to choose the right materials and make reading a fun, stress-free habit. So grab a cup of tea, find a cozy spot, and let's get started. 1. Reading expands your vocabulary. Let's begin with the most obvious benefit: vocabulary. When you read, you encounter new words in context. This is so much more effective than just memorizing lists. Why? Because you see how words are naturally used in sentences, what phrases they appear with, and even the tone they carry. For example, if you read a sentence like, "The weary traveler slumped into the chair," you not only learn weary means tired, but you also get a sense of the mood, exhaustion, relief. This kind of deep understanding is hard to get from flashcards alone. And here's a tip. Don't stop to check every single new word. Try to guess the meaning from the context first. If a word keeps appearing, then look it up. This way, reading stays enjoyable instead of feeling like a dictionary exercise. Reading improves grammar naturally. Now let's talk about grammar. Many learners struggle with rules, tenses, prepositions, sentence structure, but reading helps you absorb grammar without even realizing it. When you read well-written English, your brain starts recognizing patterns. You see how sentences flow, where commas go, how questions are formed. Over time, this feeling for correct grammar grows. You might not be able to explain why "she has been waiting" is correct, but you'll know it sounds right because you've seen it in books before. Think of it like music. The more you listen, the better you understand rhythm and melody. Reading does the same for grammar. 3. Reading helps with pronunciation and speaking. You might wonder, how does silent reading help with speaking? Well, if you combine reading with listening, like audiobooks or reading aloud, it makes a huge difference. When you see words and hear them at the same time, you connect spelling to sound. This helps with pronunciation. For example, seeing though, through, and tough in a book might confuse you, but hearing them clears it up. Also, reading dialogue in novels or scripts teaches you natural speech patterns, how people really talk with contractions, I'm, don't, idioms, and casual phrases. This makes your spoken English sound more fluent and natural. 4. Reading boosts writing skills. Want to write better in English? Read more. Good writers are always good readers first. By seeing how sentences are structured, how paragraphs flow, and how ideas are expressed, you unconsciously pick up writing techniques. Pay attention to how your favorite authors describe things, build arguments, or create emotion. Then try imitating their style in your own writing. Over time, you'll develop your own voice. 5. Reading makes you think in English. One of the biggest goals for English learners is to stop translating from their native language and start thinking directly in English. Reading trains your brain to do this. When you're immersed in a story or article, you're processing ideas in English. You're not just decoding words, you're understanding meaning, imagining scenes, and feeling emotions, all in English. This mental shift is incredibly powerful for fluency. Now let's talk about how to pick the best books or articles for your level. The key is balance, something challenging enough to learn from, but not so hard that you give up. For beginners, try graded readers, children's books, or short stories with simple vocabulary. For intermediate, young adult novels, blogs, or adapted classics. For advanced, regular fiction, newspapers, or nonfiction on topics you enjoy. And remember, it's okay to start easy. The goal is to enjoy the process, not stress over difficulty. Finally, let's make reading a joyful part of your routine. Here's how. Set aside 10-15 minutes a day, maybe with your morning coffee or before bed. Choose topics you love: mystery, travel, science, anything. Keep a notebook for new words or interesting sentences. Try audiobooks if you prefer listening. The more you enjoy it, the more you'll stick with it, and the faster you'll improve. And that's it for today's episode. I hope you feel inspired to pick up a book and discover the magic of reading in English. Remember, it's not about speed or perfection. It's about enjoying the journey. If you liked this episode, share it with a friend who's also learning English. And as always, thank you for listening. Until next time, happy reading and take care.